Dear viewer, AssaIamu Alaikum. I am Engineer Muhammad Rizaul Haq from Automation Tools YouTube channel. We know in industrial automation system, different types and branded DCS system are using to control the plants. In DCS system, to find out the fault of a field instrument, we have to analyze the trend of the faulty field instrument. If the field instrument trend and history trend are not assigned, then we cannot analyze to find out the fault of this field instrument. So today I will discuss about the trend assigning and history trend assigning procedure of a field instrument of a tag number in Honeywell DCS system. So dear friend, let's start. So here first we connect the workstation, then we want to do what we want to do, or it is our station system. Here I want to go to the page that we want to connect the trend. First we have to be connect trend, first we have to configure trend, then we have to configure history trend. So we are going to the configuration studio, then we go to the trend. In the trend we can first add the tag number that we want to assign the trend and history trend. So we go to the trend. In the trend, only press the trend button, then you can see the different trend group is here. But when the vendor is configured this one, the group name cannot be written is here, so we cannot see the group name. But you see 1 to 20 group name, group are available, 10 group are available here. You see one group I have opened, and here you see the number of lots of number of trend tag number trend are added here. So first we have to be select in which group we want to add the trend. Then we can assign trend by using the tag number that we want to add in here. The purpose of this adding trend is that if we want to analyze the data of this field instrument, that it is working properly or not, by analyzing the trend we can understand that the transmitter is okay or not okay. So for that reason, first we have to be assigned trend, then we have to be assigned history trend, because if we assign trend we can see the live data only, that is the current value you can see. But if we not configure the history trend, then we cannot see the previous trend. So our purpose is first we have to be assign trend, and second one we see assign this trend in the history trend. So if you not assign the trend first, then we cannot add to the history trend. So first we select the group number, in which trend group we want to add the desired tag number. So firstly I will show which tag we want to add in the history trend. So we go to the station and go to this the page number, page that we heard that trend is available. So here you see it is the tag number that we want to add this tag in the history trend and also in trend system. So we go to go to the trend, and here you can see with that we cannot find out the desired tag, but trend is here. So first we try to add this tag in the history trend. For that, if we want to, so we go to the trend system. In the trend system we select the group number, and here we can find out the desired tag we want to add this one. So we type the tag number, or we can search first I try to retain the tag number, then we can you see it does not find out. So we go to the search. In the right side, you go to the three dots is here, you can click is here, and we go to the retain the tag number that we want to find the tag and place the apply. You see here you only this come is here, the tag number is come here. Then you select the parameter, that which parameter after in the logic, which the parameter, this is DSC after the data block you shall have the logic, you can see the which parameter we want to add here, so we select this parameter, it is DSA.pb or that the PID.pb, so we have to select this one. If we confused, then we can go to our logic system, then you can find out the which tag we see confirm. You see the right side, you also see the description of this tag also comes here to the housing colony. You see, then we go to our page number, we want to ensure that which parameter have to be added. It is the DSCB.pb or DSA.pb or PID.pb, or you see which tag number which value are displaying, then you can take that decision that we have to be select this one. You see, in the three types of block is here: flow compa, DSCA, DSCB. So our last block is the DSCA. This value are displaying in the station. So we have to be, if we want to add this tag, then we have to be select that DSCA.pb. You can use this parameter, then we can find our actual value that are showing the. So again we go to the train group, and here we select we have already selected DSA.pb, that means our selection is 100% right. Here you see DSA.pb, that means the DSCB.pb, all is here, but our design is the DSA.pb, so we select the DSA.pb. You see, now our assigning train in train group is completed. So we go to our main page, that we see that our tag is successfully added in train group or not. So here we can find out, you can see that we can see that the trend is showing or not. You see, it is our trend. Let's say we already assign in the trend group. So you can change the color is here from, because the default color is setting in the trend group. But when in the station we can see, you see it is the red color. See the value is coming. You see this value is showing. You see the value is showing. That means that we have successfully added a track in trend group. You see value is showing. But we have to confirm that our history trend is assigned or not. We already not configure the history trend. First, we try to see that the history trend is coming or not. You see, back and go again. Again, you go to this page and want to confirm that the history trend is coming or not. You see, for your understanding, I am showing you one by one. If you follow my video, you see carefully, then you can easily group. You can assign a trend in train group in the Honeywell DCS system. So we go to there and right click and go to the trend. You see, go to trend, and here you see or the trend is where is it. You can click here. You see, this is our trend. When I select this one, you see the current value is coming. Not is the history is coming. So already it is 1 or 2 minutes is gone, so history not coming. So first now we assign this trend, we assign in the history trend. For that, again I am showing that it is the history is coming or not for making confirmation. You see, no history is coming, only the current value is showing. No, you see, no history showing. So we have to be assign this tag in the history tag. So we have to go to the manager mode. All you want to the define trade or history trade, we have to go to the manager mode. You see, before it was already manager mode, so we cannot show you. But now show you go to manager mode and go to the history and go to history assign. You see, configure history and history assign. Click on history assign. Then this is the history assign page is open, and you see here the lots of tag are assigned here, because if we cannot assign a tag is here, we cannot see the history of this tag previous. You see, already you see the number of is approximate 2000. You see 2000, it is 1. You see first one is 1. That means it is 1, and go to the last one. How many tag are assigned in the history 10? You see, I am showing you that you can understand. You see, the 2269. Somewhere may be missing some side. That means the approximate 2200 tag are assigned in history 10. that in the trend we want to analyze it, but store the important data that we want to analyze it, they have to be assigned this here. So if you want to add, you select this one, then we go to the return the tag number is here, return tag number is here, and select, then let's apply. You see, let's apply. Then you select the parameter, which parameter you want to select the history. So DSA.pv. Before I show you when we assign the trend, you see the same parameter you have to be selected here, DSA.pv. So we selecting the, again also you can confirm is from here the which one value you want to add in history trend. You can also here in the trend system I also confirm that the DSA.pv, that means the value after the data acquisition block we want to see this one. So it is DSA block, and the last one is DSA.pv. So we select this one and then go to the assigning page, history assign page. Now we select this one, go to last one, and we add this tag in here. For the confirmation we go to the station, working station, then we can sure that the tag number is a DSA.pv. So we select the DSA.pv. You see right side you can the description, you can see description also showing the natural gas to housing colony showing this here, and you can assign the rate, the how many times the rate of recording. You can see select this here at 1 minute, 5 seconds, or 5 seconds. You can select this here as your default. So all that you say the default one is a 1 minute. So here the another option you see. I show another option here. Is also another option you see here the add. You can see right here is also this. You also see here the add button, and in the add button it will also select the point name is here. For that, you see, first we have to select the point name with the same procedure. Directly I give show in the that previous bar. After one by one, you can add from here. So you will search here, click here, search apply, and then you can select the parameter which want to see DSA.pv, then add. Add, you see, it is showing that point name is already assigned to history. That means I have already assigned. So no need to double entry cannot be taken. So it is showing this error. You see, I have removed and tried to add for the showing that the first time remove this one. You see, only remove and try to add. You see, there's the add button. You see, already add. In the middle side, it was the one is blank, so it's taking this one. You see, you have see already see the one tag number is 1402. It's added is here. It is right side is into housing colony is showing that. That means we have successfully add this tag number. Now I am to sure that the history trend is coming or not. So we want to check this also. Go to the trend, and here you select the desired tag number that we have already assigned trend and history assigned or completed. So now we are checking that it is okay or not okay. So you see, this is the desired tag number that you already configured. Go to the right side. You see. Again I am checking. You see, right side condition that the history trend is coming. That means it is how the history value is saying. We can make it bigger by visit. You see, it's showing that history trend is coming. Before it told not that our history trend is not coming. That means we have successfully configured the trend and history trend of a track or a field instrument in our history assign page. So therefore, these things that my video is very helpful to you. Please subscribe my channel. If you already subscribe, thank you. Also like, comments and share. That's the other people can learn about the assigning trend and history trend in Honeywell DCS system. So dear friend, no more today. AssaIamu Alaikum.
Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Also like, comments and share. Thanks for watching.